about the Titans here. The Titans.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's gone. It's gone. It is Bedlam at the bank.
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered by TickPick. Check out the link in the bio for $10 off your first order today. Let's take it to the show.
Let's go, gnarly dudes. How about that game? Yeah, Florida Mac is here to stay. We're slaying some filet fish, man. How about it? Phillies win. Hell yeah. Gnarly. Catch some waves in Florida, dudes. Catch some waves in some orange juice.
When I saw you had on the hat backstage before we came in the show, I got really excited because if you guys don't know, you are graced in the presence tonight. We should have had it in the announcement. You don't have KJ. You got Florida Mac, a.k.a. Bucket Hat Mac, catching some waves tonight on the post-game show. Fratty, Dalton, and Florida Mac here. But man, oh man, what a night from our Philadelphia Phillies. They are on a real hot streak, playing some great baseball. Maybe it's Florida Mac. Maybe it's the hat. I don't know, but whatever it is, this team is playing exceptional, and we are here for it. We're going to talk about Mick Abel's great outing tonight. We'll talk about hat trick Trea having a 3-hit night and a homer. Kepler being a great addition to this team. He has really panned out for us Philadelphia Phillies fans. If you're with me, drop a W in the chat. And then we'll talk about Bomer being really locked in over the past week. I know I was one that had some slander on him. I'll have to take back my words on that. We'll see that here in a second. Might even eat my hat. Not my lucky hat, of course. We'll talk about the first ever save for Orion Kerkering and end the show, of course, with Fratty's Corner. But we'll go ahead and kick this thing off with our special guest first. I mean, KJ or Florida Mac, either of you, what did you guys think of Mick Abel's outing tonight?
Well, man, it was freaking awesome. But it was good, man. It was awesome to see Mick Abel out there just wheeling and dealing. It was great to see a young guy like him go down to Miami and have a pretty good outing for himself. So it was good to see him with the fastballs and it was nice to see him with that command. It was really a dominating win by him. It definitely was.
His slider, like you said, his slider looked very commanding. He looked in control. He looked confident. It was good to see with that. Fratty, what were your thoughts on Mick Abel's evening?
I really think Mick Abel is a legitimate future of the Philadelphia Phillies. I'm telling you, all you naysayers out there that want to say he would be a good trade piece, I don't want him off the Philadelphia Phillies. I think he's a legitimate top 5 starter, but overall, he pitched great tonight. I have no complaints in the man. And then that's it. That's all I have for Mick Abel. I have no other complaints, Dalton. So,
hey, great point. I mean, I'll tell you guys what. If there's one guy that could wrestle a gator, I know it's definitely Florida Mac. But if there's another guy that can wrestle a gator, it would have to be my guy, Mick Abel. I mean, like I said, KJ, when we talked about it last time, Mick Abel is the reason that Livy Dunn commented on your TikTok. So we show love and praise to Mick Abel.
Yeah, Mick Abel jersey because of him. Thank you, buddy.
Might honestly now.
Oh,
but moving on now to our next topic. This is great to see. I'll go ahead and take this one first. I know Trea Turner has kind of struggled in recent years. Well, he's only been here for a few years, but with the role that the Phillies have expected him to fulfill, it feels like he's fulfilled that role over the past month, hitting wise. He has really been consistent, like a $300 million man. I know we really haven't been the team that we wanted to be over the past month, but Trea Turner really has locked in. Tonight was a great shining example of that. 3 hits, 1 home run. I mean, the dude is really just playing great baseball. And I feel like Trea Turner has answered the call of who's going to step up when Bryce Harper's out besides Kyle Schwarber, right? Kyle Schwarber can hit home runs, but, those home runs aren't necessarily going to win games. And Trea Turner has been a very much big contributor, not just over the past month, but I feel like every game over the past month, he's finding a way to get a hit in a key moment or when the team needs him. So props to you, Trea. I tip my cap to you. You've definitely earned, my respect over the past month. And I feel like Trea, you guys let me know if I'm wrong. And if there's anybody in the comments on the show who knows this guy that I'm talking about that I'm about to bring up, let's hear it in the comments because he's a freaking Philly legend. KJ already knows it's his buddy. Philly captain. I feel like ever since, and he dropped a video a couple days ago, Philly captain, it's an interview with Trea. In that interview, Trea just looks so at peace, like calm. And every other video I saw of Trea kind of before that, not this year, but before last year especially, he always looks on edge in a way. Like he feels like he's got to prove something, right? Like somebody's going to ask him some sort of question where he's got to validate himself. And what I'm trying to say is in that video with Philly captain, he looked very relaxed. He looked very comfortable, and he just looked happy to be a Philadelphia Philly, happy to be a Philadelphian. And I think that honestly has some correlation with why he's swinging the bat so well. He's relaxed, he's comfortable, and he feels at home here in Philadelphia. And it's great to see. Fratty, we'll let you take this one first, and then we'll take it to Florida Mac. But what are your thoughts on Trea Turner?
I mean, what could I say? I mean, this dude is lately he's been on an absolute tear. I know we often, as of late, I know you mentioned it last night about the turnaround from August 2023 and the film the Philly captain did, but Trea Turner, if he can hit the ball the way he is right now, if he can translate that into red October baseball, it could be a scary thing to see. And he's the man. He's going to play another key role, as I mentioned, with other players on his team. He's going to play a small piece, or a pretty good piece, I should say, in October, because if he can string it along, I could see something special happening, and we can be all going wild, and we don't know. We won't even know what to do with ourselves come October. So it's going to be. I'm interested to see if he can keep it going. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Trea's been unreal lately.
That's a great quote you just said. We may have to make that one of the quotes of the week about if Trea can keep it up. It's going to be scary in red October.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think with Trea Turner right now, it was great to see him get that home run and then also get that RBI as well. I think he had 2 RBIs, if I'm not mistaken. So that was great to see him contribute like that against a struggling Miami Marlins team. Even though it was a struggling Miami Marlins team, that's still a great confidence booster for Trea Turner. And I think, as Dalt was saying as well, our buddy Philly captain has done a great job really kind of honestly keeping him at peace, keeping a guy like Trea Turner at peace, a guy who is pretty much the most paid player on this team. He has the biggest contract out of all the players. He's really instead of booing him, instead of giving him all this crap, he's doing the total opposite, and he's actually giving him a lot of props. He's giving him a lot of great treatment, and he's giving him a lot of respect. So, I mean, I don't think you'll ever see Philly captain and Trea Turner ever having any kind of beef. If that happens, then the sky is falling. I mean, that's how screwed up that would be. So I think with Trea Turner, I mean, he's looking great, and he's just got to keep it up, and I think he definitely has a chance to do that. So, I mean, this is definitely a stepping stone for him to get back in the groove and maybe in the potential that we thought he was going to be, where he could be an MVP candidate. That would be great to see him have that kind of turnaround. I didn't mean to say it like that, but turnaround, because that's actually what the documentary is called on Netflix. Shout out to Philly captain. So, yeah, let's see if he can have the turnaround that we all want him to have.
Yeah, it would be great, like you said, to see him have that turnaround. For his mental, he's definitely had it. But like Fratty said, I want to see it in Red October, and then I'll really be convinced. But somebody who's really turned it on, he was kind of getting questioned earlier in the year. I believed in him because my uncle and I were at a game early in the season, and my Uncle Bob, actually, KJ knows, he's met him.
Oh, yeah.
And we were sitting at the game, and he said, "What do you think of this Kepler guy?" And I'm like, I don't watch a lot of baseball, but if I had to guess, I've heard good things about him throughout spring training. Went along with that, just went with that gut instinct. I've heard good things about him in spring training. If you guys watch the Phillies, I know some keyboard warriors are already typing, "It doesn't always pan out." I get it. It doesn't always pan out. But I think that Kepler really is a good addition to this team. Like, he doesn't get overly excited at stuff. He's very much level-headed, but that's good when you need a bat to kind of step up. He's right there in home runs with the rest of the guys on the team, like
Except
as far as
Schwarber.
contributors, except Schwarber. But yes, very true. Schwarber's just light years ahead of everyone else. But everybody else, because Harper's been injured, right, and everyone else has kind of had a down year, he's right there with them. I think he has 9 or 10 home runs on the year. And over the past 2 weeks, he's really, really locked in on batting. So same thing. These guys have got to find ways to contribute every day. Take it game by game. But I'll tell you what, Kepler's been a great addition, and the past month has definitely shown that. Frat, what do you think?
Like tonight, he had that ball he hit an absolute moonshot to that infamous Miami Marlins second deck porch, which pretty much was surrounded by a bunch of empty seats in that ballpark that seemed like it's older than what it is. I hate the first shade to Miami because it's a nice city, but getting the Matt Kepler, he's a great addition. I knew he had potential power. He had several home runs with the Twins. I think he had almost a 30 home run season once. If I'm not mistaken. I think he had a 30 home run season, I believe, with Minnesota once. I'm not sure, but he's a great addition. He's doing what we kind of expected him to do, and he's going above and beyond right now for us. So yeah, it's good to see. He wasn't really looking that great early in the season, but he's turning it on too. So this is, like I said, it's good, and that's all I have to say about that man. So keep doing what you do, Max, too.
Yeah, keep doing what you do. Like you said, KJ, what do you think?
Yeah, he's a fan favorite with the ladies. I mean, my sister has a huge crush on him for sure. No one tell her boyfriend. But yeah, I mean, that's the thing about him. I mean, like,
I think a lot of guys have that
yeah,
problem.
I mean, yeah, it's a problem with baseball players. I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, I think with Kepler right now, he's starting to show that he is kind of getting in the groove of things. He's really starting to show that he's starting to get used to the city. He's starting to get used to this team. I mean, his teammates as well, and his confidence is coming back. So, I mean, that's great to see. Obviously, coming from an organization like the Twins, who hasn't really done anything, and now coming to a contender like the Philadelphia Phillies, I think obviously is definitely a transition for sure. And I think for him, it honestly is helping him out of anything. And it does make him more of like, it doesn't give him that big of a role as he had in Minnesota, but he is still contributing to this team. So that's a good thing to see. He's doing a great job. I feel like, yes, at first there were some problems. I mean, that we felt like when he was in the outfield, there were some problems for sure. But yeah, I think he's kind of getting in the groove of things, and he's feeling much better. I think he's definitely getting more comfortable.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Florida Mac, I'll ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe in Alec Boehm more than you did? Did you believe in Alec Boehm? How does Florida Mac feel about Boehmer?
Oh, man. Oh, well, he's got a good surfer body and surfer hair, dude. So I'm going to have to say that. But when it comes to baseball, man, it's still, you know what? He needs to catch some more waves, man. Just a little bit more waves, and he'll get it going, man. He'll get it going. So, but yeah, I think with Alec Bohm, it's yeah, it's good to see him getting his confidence back. It's really good to see that. And I mean, I know it's against the Marlins, but yeah, it kind of, as I've been saying before, it helps out though with these kind of tomato cans. It kind of helps out with these worst teams. I mean, these teams that really haven't been contributing. And I mean, for Alec Bohm, if he can get these, if he can get some more homers and get some more RBIs and get some more hits, I mean, it's obviously going to help this team. And also, I mean, just his confidence on defense. It seems like he's been more confident on defense, which is great to see. He's not been like causing any errors. So that's been good to see as well. I think he's more just laid back now, which is good to see. He's more like, I guess you could say, more the surfing mood, man, the surfing mood. So that's what you like to see. Catch the waves. So keep on catching those waves, Alec Bohm. Keep on catching them, brother. Gnarly. There you go.
Well done. Well done. Fratty, what do you think?
I think he's, like I said, I think he's locked in. Right now, I think he's like pretty much locked in. He's looking like another man who, if he can get scary in October, like he is right now, like that clutch hit in ninth inning. I liked the way he put velocity on that ball, hitting it straight, pretty much down the left side for a base hit. Shows you what Alec Bohm can do. He can get you that clutch hit, get you that clutch homer, but especially, I remember, I think earlier in the season, he was getting a lot of, he wasn't really a home run guy earlier this season, but he can get you that clutch hit when needed, especially tonight in the ninth inning. He got you a nice base hit today, bringing in 2 runs and putting a little bit more pressure. And I think we're getting off of our closer tonight. And yeah, I really have no other complaints about the man. I mean, this dude's absolutely locked in. I'm really feeling better about him too. This team as a whole is making me feel better right now. I mean, it's hard, it's crazy, but yeah.
Yeah, they're definitely playing on a different level. It's great to see them play like a team like this. And someone else who it's been great to see was Orion Kerkering getting his first career save tonight. Feels like it should have happened a long time ago. Definitely still young in his career, but great to see him get that for his confidence, go out there. He had, a great game where I felt like in that last inning when the Phillies utilized a lot of pitchers tonight, right? Like I was very much like, okay, what are we doing here? But Orion Kerkering very much, when he came in, was efficient with where he wanted to put the ball. He had 1 strikeout there, and then he had the 2 where the last out where it was hit to Alec Bohm, I felt like he put that ball where he wanted it. And he knew it would almost kind of be a ground out and then a throw to first and end the game. So it's good to see him get his confidence. I felt like he didn't hesitate either. That's one thing sometimes you see from these younger pitchers. They don't follow through all the way in their pitch because they're kind of hesitating or overthinking about something. And I just felt like he really was confident out there. I mean, I'll tell you what, he had Ricky Bo bricked up on the NBC Sports. Shout out to NBC Sports.
Ricky Bo.
And Ricky Bo, shout out to him. But Ricky Bo was bricked up for this young man because he reminds me of myself with a bulldog attitude when he goes out there. And I'm like, you know what, Ricky Bo? You're right. He does. Like, honestly, he does, because he really is kind of that alpha closer. Everybody's been like, why are the Phillies closing by committee? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. I mean, I'm not enough of a baseball fan to tell you, but I will tell you, this dude definitely is confident when he gets on the mound. So if there's anybody that attitude-wise I want to be our closer, it's definitely Orion.
Yeah, I mean, that's some big props from a guy like Ricky Bo for sure. I mean, true legend, Phillies legend. And yeah, Kerkering, I mean, what I remember him for is honestly when that Diamondback series happened in 2023, where he gave up some crucial runs And that really sucked to see him, a young guy like that, really kind of just get a lot of bashing, I feel like, from a lot of fans, including myself. I mean, it sucks to see that. I mean, you don't want to bash a guy like that, a guy who's really trying, a guy who is dominant. He is a good pitcher, and he does have some good. He does have some good stuff. He definitely does. I mean, his slider is nasty. His curveball is really good as well. And yeah, he's a good pitcher. But it just sucks. He's been in the wrong situations. It just seems like they put him in the wrong spots where I feel like Thompson has really not used him to his advantage. He's not used him in the right way. So I mean, this time he did, and this time he really believed in him, which was great to see. So I think it's great to see from both sides of Thompson and Kerkering that he stepped up for him. Thompson gave him the shot, and he stepped up for that moment. So Kerkering, great job.
Fratty, any thoughts on it?
Unreal. I mean, he looked like he was absolutely locked in tonight at the end there. I mean, when you think about the closer's role, and I mentioned this to on video chat to KJ before I came on tonight. I said to him when he showed the bobblehead, we haven't had a legit closer since Brad Lidge. And my overall thoughts of Kerkering, I hope he could fit into this role in the future and have Jordan Romano as the setup man, because I feel like we don't have this a consistent closer. I don't really fully trust Matt Strom in this situation. Romano, I'm so with, but I can sort of trust him in that situation. But I can really trust Orion Kerkering in this situation just because I seen he looked like he was absolutely relaxed and locked in, and I could see him being put in this situation and testing it out the next couple times we're in a safe situation. So we'll have to see. This is a good problem to have right now. So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, very much a good problem to have. Great point. But moving along now to our last topic of the show, something you guys all love, I love. Let's go ahead and get into it. Sorry, I'm pulling up the intro. There it is.
Yo, Fratty, give him the business. Only in South Philly. Only at Fratty's Corner. It's Fratty's Corner.
well, the Phillies win again 5-2, 5, and they have won 5 in a row. But anyway, I just decided to make myself a few different other things to talk about. I wanted to talk about the impact that the Phillies have now of Rafael Devers going to the San Francisco Giants and us having to deal with him. I know we play the Giants next month, but Rafael Devers coming to the Giants it's a really big impact. I mean, the dude is a good ball player. He's like 15 home runs and 58 RBI so far. He's batted 270 something, I think. But overall, that's going to impact the Phillies a lot. And I just wanted to mention that. Shout out to all the Giants fans. That's a big deal for you because you guys already have a loaded lineup in Adames and Matt Chapman. So shout out to the San Fran fans out there. And now getting into the final thing I'm going to mention here. Here's my top 3 contenders as of June 15th. No, not June 15th. June 16th, 2025. And it's going to change as weeks vary. Because I'm gonna be doing my top 3 contenders every so often. So not every, but anyway, guys, my top 3 contenders in the NL right now for the playoffs. No particular order. This is the kind of early season. San Francisco Giants, Los Angeles Dodgers, and Philadelphia Phillies. Sorry, Frank the Tank, if I didn't mention your team. Shout out to him. But right now, you look very miserable. Maybe if you guys can prove me something again coming up against the Phillies, maybe I'll put you back in the top 3 in a week or two. But as of right now, you're left out of the conversation of even being a top 3 contender. So, sorry, Mets fans out there. It's Giants, Dodgers, Phillies. I think we'll as of right now, will be in the World Series. So,
Yeah, we're sorry, Matt Bear and Segalo and Frank the Tank out there. We're sorry, guys, but it looks like Fratty is cursing you guys out, and he is making sure that the Mets will not repeat their success they had last season. It was a fluke. There are a bunch of frauds up there in New York, and they can't make a freaking cheesesteak right. We're only 2 hours
You
away.
always go back to the cheesesteaks and the roast beef
We're
sandwiches.
only 2 hours away. You're only 2 hours away, and you still can't make a cheesesteak right. You have to bring somebody from Philadelphia and Bradley Cooper to make a real cheesesteak for you. So he can do that over there. But the rest of you guys are a bunch of fools and frauds up there. So go screw yourselves.
I'm ready for it. I'm ready for this Mets series. Number one, because I have a video I've been waiting to use. If you guys have been to Citizens Bank Park, and I believe that it's a homestead, the Mets are coming to Philly, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
yep.
So the Mets fans will get to see this Statue of Liberty that's
Yes.
decorated in Philly shit. And I pray, please, God, please, please, please,
Don't take
let
it
there
down.
be a video of a New Yorker, right, that just walks up to it and is like, yo, what the fucking fuck is this? Or says something like that, you know, like that just gets super angry at it.
Yeah.
It's a thing too. It gets us angry. Like KJ and I have a video where we said, what the heck is this? Like, this is a slap in the face to New York fans and to Philly fans. If you guys remember, a couple years ago when the Phillies went to London, last year, I believe, there was a Hawaiian shirt that got released with the Mets logo and the Phillies logo on it. It's like, who the hell would wear that? Like, no Philly fan's going to buy that because it has the Mets logo on it. And no Mets fan is going to buy it because it has the Phillies logo on it. Like, do you not see this through? The only person who's going to buy it is a tourist British fan who's like, hey, I just saw the Phillies game. Like, look at this. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, no, like, it's not going to sell. It's not going to be a good product. It's, yeah. So I feel the same way kind of about that. But yeah, all in all, really good win tonight by the Phillies. I don't know if you guys have anything else you want to say before we wrap up.
Ring the
Fratty,
bell.
anything
Ring that
else you want to say?
I guess on to the next game on the tomorrow night, and on to the rest of the series before we face all the Mets fans at home.
Oh geez. Yeah. Let's make sure they get a great welcome to Philadelphia. Let's make sure.
Yeah,
Let's definitely make sure. I will
I
say
got
one
nothing
thing.
else.
I'll say one thing, Dalt.
Mhm.
To tell everybody as well, this week is going to be a little difficult for us because we will be in Chicago. I'm actually the first one to head out tomorrow. I'll be heading out tomorrow actually around 12. So I will be on my flight to Chicago, and I will be heading to not the Phillies game. I'll be tracking it. Don't worry, guys. I'll be tracking the game, but I will be heading to the Chicago White Sox game, and the White Sox will be taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. Not the most intriguing matchup, but it's baseball, and I'm excited to see another stadium. So I'm pumped. And shout out to Nico We Sportin'. He's going to be rocking with me. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm excited to be making some content. And as I said in the video today, you're probably wondering, how can a Commanders and Eagles fan get along? We can both say this: Dallas sucks. So, yeah.
Well, there you go. That's kind of how Mets and Phillies fans are on this freaking Statue of Liberty, that we can both agree that it freaking sucks and it needs to get out of the Philly Stadium. They don't want it here. We don't want it here. But all in all, KJ, thank you for bringing that up, my man. I appreciate you. As KJ said, guys, excuse me. Please have some patience with us the next week. We will be in Chicago for Ashley's wedding. Congratulations to Ash and Connor. That's super duper exciting. They're getting married. Our GM getting married to an awesome Bears and White Sox fan. We love him like one of our own brothers. That wedding is going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. But have some patience with us. We're going to do our best to do as many post games as we can. As always, we'll take it day by day. And if the Phillies keep winning, we'll probably keep trucking. I'm Dalton. That's KJ and Fratty. We're the Phillies post-game crew from 302 Birds, and hope you guys have a great night.
The Vikings.
Swing and a drive, left field. It's going, and it's gone! It is Bedlam at the bank!
The Philadelphia Phillies are 2008 World Champions of Baseball.
Podcast right here. You already know. Go fucking subscribe.
You are now listening to the 302 Birds Phillies postgame show with KJ McCoy, Ballpark Tommy, Dalt, and Fratty. Proudly powered